Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do another melting basket, and the reason why I'm going to do another one is because I was maybe 30% done with what I had already in there, and it's really cold, really bad weather. Actually, in the next, I think 2 days, the news says we're going to get about 7 inches of snow, and I'm in Texas. So I wanted to get some scents. I'm going to be melting constantly, and I wanted to pull out some more scents. So I did keep in here what I had from last week, except 2 items I did pull out and put it back in my stockpile. So let me show you what I got. I picked out Rose Girl's Biolage. Now this is 2 bags. Her bags don't come this full. I just fit 2 bags in here. This smells exactly like the shampoo Biolage, and I love that. And what I wanted to do, because I haven't, is mixed it. I know that Angela told me a lot of people mix it with strawberry, I think she said. I know Sandra Fitzpatrick mixes it with pear. She's a pear lover. So I'm going to play around with what I like. I like cherry. I want to mix it with strawberry. I just wanted to play around with it. So I wanted to pull it out. I definitely don't want to use all of my Biolage because this is all I have, and I don't know when she's going to bring it back. But I did want to at least melt half of that. All right. The next, okay, hopefully this is better. The next that I pulled out is another Rose Girls. I'm trying to get through some of my large bags. So this is one of my favorite. I just love pistachio scents. And so since I love it so much, I don't want to hoard it. I decided I wanted to go through some of it. I may keep a couple pieces and use it later time when I'm craving it. But I did want to go through my bag because what's the point of having all this wax if it's, if I'm just hoarding it. So this one is Rose Girls as well. It's Vanilla Crunch Donuts. Now this is a mild vanilla. I don't get any bakery out of it whatsoever. So this I would be using as like a blending. For me personally, my nose, my house, just this wouldn't do it for me. This is actually probably the lightest wax that I've ever gotten from Rose Girls. Her wax is very, very strong and potent, but this one just wasn't doing it for me. So that's going to be a mixer. And then Rose Girls again, Speechless. I do have a whole another bag. What I did is I just filled up, because I just got this. I filled up like my Biolage bag. I filled it up and I decided I'm going to use this much. Hopefully I'll melt through it. This stuff is a powerhouse. It is so strong. It will last a couple days in your house. It's more of a manly scent to me in my nose. So if you like manly scents, I suggest trying Speechless. It is one of the strongest scents that I've gotten off of her. And then this is one that I've been hoarding. This is Rose Girls again. And I've been hoarding it because I absolutely love baby smells. Snuggle baby, just any kind of baby smells. So, and I've got really bad baby fever right now. So I decided to pull it out and enjoy it. So I'm going to go through that. And then Rose Girls again. This is Cotton Candy Frosting. I have a feeling Giovanni, he really likes this one. He's been wanting to steal it from me because in their bathroom, they have a wax warmer. I don't trust them in their bedrooms because, they're boys and the 2 middle ones share a room and they're always fighting, and I'm afraid they'll knock wax down. So I keep it in their bathroom. So I have a feeling he's going to steal that from me and melt it in his bathroom. All right, and I pulled out, this is a new one, Wooden Wicks Snow Cone Stand. I have melted some of it before, and this is Banana, Coconut, Mango, Papaya, Starfruit, Grape, Fizzy Pop, and Black Cherry. This is her old packaging. She has changed her packaging, which I'm so happy she has. This is just a nice, sweet, fruity scent right up my alley. So I'm going to try and go through that. So this used to be in my melting basket a couple weeks ago. I think I only used like one piece of it. I pulled this back out. I don't know what. I thought this may be good with the Biolage. I want to try it. I want to experiment. So because I like fizzy cherry kind of scents and I love Rocket Pop, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to try it with that Biolage. So that's why I pulled that back out again. I'm trying to get the stuff that you guys haven't seen yet. I pulled out a Candles by Victoria Black Cherry Crumble. She is my not my favorite vendor. People said to let her stuff cure for a year. It's been probably 6-7 months, so we're gonna give it a go. And I'm into cherry right now, so well, I love cherry. So well, let me see if I can do it like this. There we go. And then I used to sell Pink Zebra. I quit selling it because I was getting sales, but I just wasn't making, a lot of money on it. Actually, I don't think I made anything on it. And my sales were like $400 a month and I still wasn't making anything on it. So, but anyways, I have a lot of Pink Zebra. I just don't show it on camera. A ton of Pink Zebra. I pulled this out because I had my cousins come over and they were making candles one day and they really liked this scent, and there's only this much left. I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but I don't want to store this jar. I do plan on washing this out and saving these jars because this is glass, and I just take the stickers off, and you can take this sticker off, and they're really good to store stuff. But I pulled it out and I started sniffing it and I'm like, this smells good. I can melt this. Yeah, it's a manly fragrance with notes of aged leather and fresh sawdust. It will have to be a day that I'm like craving or, can take this kind of smell. But yeah, that will probably be 1 or 2 melts for me. And then this was a recent order, and this is Nana Makes Sense, and this is cereal fondue. She does suggest 2 weeks cure time. This is past the 2 weeks, and so I wanted to give her wax a try. So I pulled this out, a cereal scent. Oh my goodness, my video cut off because somebody sent me a friend's request on Facebook, and it was my old best friend. I haven't talked to him in years, so hope he's doing well. All right, so I also pulled out another Nana's Makes Sense. This is a mystery melt. It smells good. I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I don't know if it's a mix or I don't know, but it smells good, and I wanted to try and go through that. I did pull out some clamshells because me and my husband went to Walmart and I bought a lot of clamshells. So I wanted to get melt through some of my old ones. I pulled this one out, and this is Cupcake. I only got it for 50 cents. It is a full bar. You know what? I bet you Cupcake and that Vanilla Crunch Donuts will be a good mix. That's what I'll probably mix it with. And then this one, I'm not a huge fan of this Sensationals Fall Fetty. It's just not strong enough for me, and it's almost comparable to the Rose Girls, the donut one. It's just, I feel like I'd have to change it after about an hour. I don't know. It's probably something, if something's too strong, maybe like the sawdust and leather, I would add probably a cube of this or something to kind of die it down. And then, of course, I put up a strawberry, so I did want to pull out another strawberry. I think I put up L3's strawberry pound cake. So I pulled out Brittany's Sweet Tarts Strawberry Cloud 2.0. And this is strawberry bread and whipped cream toasted marshmallow. So I'm excited to melt this and see what it gives me. So on the top it's white, and then on the bottom it is red. So this is one I'm really excited to see how it does. And then I pulled out a lot this time. I know a lot of people that do melting baskets, they pull out a lot to begin with. I tend not to, because then I get overwhelmed and my scents change what I crave. And I'm on a diet right now, so I'm very particular on the scents that I want to smell right now. So all right, so I got the rest out. So I pulled this, or I kept this in there. So this was still in there. I actually didn't melt any of it since last week. So this is Ebony Violet Bum Bum Cream. I really love her Bum Bum Cream. I have a whole loaf, so I decided to start melting through some of this. So I kept that in there for days that I crave that. And this is what's left of my Hayden Row, the British Barber. So I've been going through that really good. It was really, I had a whole loaf in this. It was really light last week for me. I did end up putting about 4 of my cuts. So I don't know if I'm cutting it too small. Here's my cuts. I don't know if you guys can see. So I started not melting it because I was like, I'm not smelling it. I smelled it barely. But then when I added in 4 of my little pieces that I cut, it's throwing for me real well. So I wanted to keep going through this bag. And then I never got to touch this. This is the Love Fat Wax I Want Candy. It's just a nice sweet candy scent. And I still kept Headache Soother out. I only have 1 left. This is from the Smell Good shop. And it's herbal lavender and soothing mint. Just one lonely one. I want to get rid of it, but I don't want to just use it to use it, because it really does help with headaches. And this is another one. I'm kind of nervous of trying this one. I have to admit, the cherry tobacco. I love cherry. I've never warmed a tobacco scent. So I didn't have the balls to do it last week. So I'm going to try again and try and get some of that melted. In case it's too much for me, I do have wild cherry. Again, it's another one that I didn't get to last week. So I'm going to keep the cherry out, as well as the cherry cola cake. The boys almost melted this in the bathroom. I let them pick their scents for the bathroom. They enjoy it. So the older boys love wax too. They love sniffing the wax with me. They're just not as fun or a fan of being on the camera anymore because of personal reasons. But Frankie loves to talk about wax. So this is one that Jaden really liked. And it's cherry cola cake. It's sweet cherries, fizzy cola, and velvety cake from the Smell Good. So we didn't go through any of this either. So we kept that out. This one, I think I'm going to put in tomorrow maybe. But this is lemon wood, lemon zest, lemon leaves, and wood. I've been craving a lemon scent. This may not be lemon enough for me now that I think of it. It's manly, like, it almost smells like it's woodsy. Yeah, it's probably not lemon enough for me, what I'm craving. Sometimes, since I'm on my diet, I crave certain foods, sweet foods, or I'm craving like lemon, or I'll melt it instead of eating it. So that's why my melting basket is so random from other people's, because it's literally what I'm craving. Oh, also, I still kept this out. Grape Bubble Gum Bazooka Bubble Gum and Velvet Sugar. This is how much we got. Oh, it smells so good. It's just not that strong. And I used a lot in the boys' bathroom, and their bathroom's not that big. It did. You could smell it in theirs, but this is probably one that I'm going to have to always melt in their bathroom. Like basically a small space. Or if I were to melt this, I'd have to put it all throughout the house in all the warmers. So I did want to put another dent in that, possibly use all of it. And we almost used this. This is from last week. We didn't get to it. It's Wooden Wicks Fruity Serenade. It's a really sweet, good scent. I did already cut it up into 2 because I was thinking in my nightlight warmer to put that in there. And then, again, I didn't go through this. I just wasn't craving banana scents. This is from Brittany's Sweet Tarts. Oh, and it smells like a candy banana. It smells really good. I just wasn't craving it last week. I bet y'all get through it though this week. Oh, I just love smelling wax. Okay. And then I still always have a clean scent out. Didn't use the clean scent. I was asked by somebody, and I didn't reply to their comment because I was going to mention it in a video. You asked on, I forget your name, to be honest, but she asked on I did a haul from the Smell Good shop, and she said, do I put the whole thing in a warmer? It depends. Usually I will cut this in half. It depends on the scent. So cleaning scents for me is really, really strong. So I would cut this in half and do it in my living room. Now, if it was like a light scent, anything that has to do with bubble gum or it depends. When you smell it, if it's really, really strong, or if you're new to vendor wax, what I suggest doing is cutting it in half. Like, for example, this one. I've cut it in half already. So, I may only use this in one spot, or I may, because I have 2 in my kitchen, I may put 1 in each. Because this isn't as strong as like a cleaning scent. So it just depends. Like, I can already tell you that, where is it? Like, for example, this British Barber, I had to use a lot more wax. And I cut this one up. So that's the pieces I cut up. So it really depends on your warmers, to be honest with you. And it depends on the scents. And it also depends on the vendors. Like I said, Rose Girls, for these, or I would just use 1. But like this scent, I would use like 2 or 3. So it just depends. But I suggest using less, and you can always add to it. What's strong to me may be too strong for you or too light for you. So, you know, all our noses are different. And like I said, just play around with it. Here's another one. For my melting basket, I like to cut things up or I won't end up using it. I think only one thing in here I need to cut up. This is one I already cut up because this is from last week or the week before that I never got to. And once it's been in my melting basket and I don't get to it, I put it back in my stockpile and make new decisions. This is North Pole Snow. Oh, this is Brittany's. I got a lot of Brittany's out here. And it is like a, it's just clearing up my sinuses. A peppermint. It smells like a candy cane. So that smells really good. So, and you guys, that's it. So I did probably double up on my melting basket. I know a lot of people that make YouTube videos, they pull out a lot. I personally have, just to let you know, I do have another warmer that's in the packaging in my garage that I do want to hook up, but I got to get another table for my living room, and that's where I'll put it. But I have a Scentsy warmer in my bathroom. I do have a large bathroom, and I just recently put a plug-in in there as well, like a plug-in warmer from Kohl's. And then in my bedroom, next to my bed, I have a not a Scentsy, a pink zebra one. And then in the kitchen, I feel like I have a large kitchen, or it's like my home's more of an open. My living room and kitchen are connected. It's open. So on one end of my kitchen, I have a Goose Creek warmer. And then on the other end of my kitchen, next to the living room, kind of above the dogs, I have a hot plate warmer. And then in the boys' bathroom, I have a pink zebra. So also, it depends on the warmers too. So some get hotter, some have lower wattages. So it's all about playing with your wax. And that is the fun thing about wax and scents. And my son just came in my room. I was actually sitting on the floor picking this wax out. And he said, "Open your mouth. What do you got there?" And I was chewing on ice. And he's like, "Give me some candy." And I'm like, "I don't have any candy." And he's like, "I smell it. I smell it from your breath." I'm like, "Giovanni, that's my warmers." So I got in there Wooden Wicks, I think cherry cheesecake or something like that. He thought I was eating candy. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Depending on where you're at, I hope you guys are staying warm and safe. We've been having a lot of wrecks here in Texas. Fatality wrecks because the ice. We're not used to driving in this weather. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us here in Texas. So definitely pray for Texas, and pray everyone stays warm and safe. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to my empties video, because what I've already melted is in my empties video, in my empties basket, and I will make a video, and that's where I go into depth, whether I like the scent, whether I repurchase it, and you can see what I've also gone through there. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.